And he said, you don't get donne biryani only in Bengaluru. Namge Chikmagluru alli kuda donne biryani sikatte. Seke ide. It's a kind of heat where you know a huge portion of donne biryani has been cooked, and that's the donne biryani right here. ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಿಲೋ ಇದೆ ಇದು? 75 75 ಸೂಪರ್ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ರೀ. ಬಂತು ಬಿರಿಯಾನಿ ಬಂತು.
ಮಟನ್ ಬಿರಿಯಾನಿ, ಚಿಕನ್ ಬಿರಿಯಾನಿ, ಕಬಾಬ್, ಮಟನ್ ಸುಕ್ಕ.
ವಂಡರ್ಫುಲ್. So biryani that's aromatic. ಗಮ್ಮಂತೆ ಫ್ಲೇವರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So is that the place?
Yeah.
donne biryani. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. donne biryani ರೆಡಿ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಎಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷ ಹಿಂದೆ ಇದು?
14 ವರ್ಷ ಆಯ್ತು.
ಸೊ ದೊನ್ನೆ ಬಿರಿಯಾನಿ ದೊನ್ನೆಲಿ ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ನಮ್ಮದು ದೊನ್ನೆ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಮಸಾಲ ಮತ್ತೆ
ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಮಸಾಲ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ,
ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಬಿರಿಯಾನಿ. ಸೊ ವೆಲ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಇನ್ ಚಿಕ್ಮಗಳೂರು and I was staying, come here Charles, I was staying with my friend Charles Baptist at the Vintage, and he said, you know what, you don't get donne biryani only in Bengaluru. Namge Chikmagaluru alli kuda donne biryani sikatte. So I said, Charles, ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಟೇಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ, because you know I love my donne biryani. So ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ we've come here to donne biryani place. ನೋಡ್ಬೋದಾ? ಓ ತುಳು ಪಾತ್ರೆ. ಹಾಂ ತುಳುವಾ ನೀವು? ನಾನು ಸೌತ್ ಕ್ಯಾನರಾ. ತುಳು ಪಾತ್ರೆ ಬರ್ಪೂಜಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಹಾಪುಂಡು. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಓ ಚಿಕನ್ ಕಬಾಬ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ? ಬಿರಿಯಾನಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ? ಓ ಆ ಬಿರಿಯಾನಿ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಯಾರು? ಹಾಂ ನೀವು ಬಿರಿಯಾನಿ ಮಾಡೋದಾ? ಯಾರು ಬಿರಿಯಾನಿ ಮಾಸ್ಟರು? ಹೆಸರೇನು ಸರ್? ಬನ್ನಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೇಳಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮದು ಬಿರಿಯಾನಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ ನನಗೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರೇನು?
ರಾಜೇಶ್.
We've just pounced in this kitchen here. Seke ide. It's a kind of heat where you know a huge portion of donne biryani has been cooked, and that's the donne biryani right here. ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಿಲೋ ಇದೆ ಇದು? 75 75 ಇದೇನು ಮಟನಾ ಚಿಕನ್ನಾ? ಅದು ಸೊ there is a mutton biryani. My goodness, look at this. That's a 75 kilo cauldron of mutton biryani that's being made. ಇದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಿಮ್ಮದು ಕಲರ್ yellowish orange ಅಲ್ಲ? ಇದು ಖಾರ ಪುಡಿಯಿಂದವ? ಹಾಂ ಖಾರ ಪುಡಿಯಿಂದ. Wonderful. So this donne biryani is not a greenish donne biryani that I see in Bengaluru. This is a donne biryani that is a little more yellowish orange in its color. ಸೂಪರ್ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ರೀ. ಏನೇನು ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ಮದು ಬಿರಿಯಾನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ? ಖಾರ ಪುಡಿ ಮತ್ತು
ಟೇಸ್ಟು.
ಹಾಂ ಮತ್ತು ಮುಂಚೆ ಅದು ಆಯಿಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆನಿಯನ್ ಚಕ್ಕೆ ಲವಂಗ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಚಿಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ? ಹಾಂ ಮೆಣಸಿನ್ಕಾಯಿ ಹಾಕ್ತೀರ. ಮತ್ತು ಅದು ಮಸಾಲೆ, ಬಿರಿಯಾನಿ ಮಸಾಲೆ
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬಿರಿಯಾನಿ ಮತ್ತು ಪೌಡರ್ ಯಾವುದು ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ,
ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಪೈಸ್ ಹಾಕೋದು. ಹಾಂ. Well, they're just about getting ready for service here. There's a huge cauldron of the mutton biryani that's ready. There's another smaller cauldron of the mutton donne biryani ready. They call it donne biryani because they serve it in the donne, of course. And then they also have some chicken pieces on the side that will be mixed with the kushka if somebody wants a chicken biryani. And then there's plenty of chicken marinated that's waiting in the wings to be turned into kebabs. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ biryani kebab ಜಾಸ್ತಿ. ಬಿರಿಯಾನಿ ಕಬಾಬ್ ಸುಕ್ಕ. ಏನು ಸುಕ್ಕ? ಮಟನ್ ಸುಕ್ಕ. ವಂಡರ್ಫುಲ್. ಸೊ ಅದು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಬಿರಿಯಾನಿ ಕಬಾಬ್ ಸುಕ್ಕ. ಫ್ಯಾಂಟಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್. There's some biryani already ready to leave the kitchen out here at Donne Biryani. Well, that biryani certainly looks quite inviting. And when you look at a huge deg of that biryani, it's about 75 kilos. I don't know if it's 75 kilos of meat or it's 75 kilos of the meat and rice, but it certainly looks like a biryani that is in demand here.
Since last 2 years, actually I was just passing by this area and that aroma which brought me here, to
Oh,
come
really?
and have it. Then I came and tried here. It was really very nice.
Wonderful. So I don't know if I introduced Charles properly when there was a lot of chaos here and we were just trying to work our way into the kitchen. But Charles Baptist is someone that I've known now for the last 2 years.
Yes, yeah.
I met him when we first stayed at his homestay, the Vintage here. We loved the place so much. We returned to it a few weeks earlier, and that's when he told me about this Donne Biryani. And I said, well, we must try it. And to know more about Charles' homestay, you must definitely watch a couple of vlogs that we already have on the Kripal Amanna vlogs channel. I'm going to place links in the description below. Do take a look. This is a homestay that really makes you feel like you're at home, enjoying his legendary hospitality.
Thank you.
And today he's taken that hospitality outside the gates of his farm stay, and we are here at Donne Biryani just off MG Road in Chikmagluru. We've arrived here as soon as the eatery opened because we are told this gets very busy, very packed. Order ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ sir?
Mutton biryani.
ಒಂದು ಮಟನ್ ಬಿರಿಯಾನಿ ಕೊಡಿ,
Then kebab.
ಒಂದು ಕಬಾಬ್ ಕೊಡಿ, ಮಟನ್ ಸುಕ್ಕ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಮಟನ್ ಸುಕ್ಕ ಕೊಡಿ. Should we order one biryani, two biryanis?
No, one.
One biryani. ಮತ್ತೆ ಚಿಕನ್ ಬಿರಿಯಾನಿ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ.
ಆಯ್ತು, ಒಂದು chicken.
ಒಂದು ಮಟನ್ ಬಿರಿಯಾನಿ, ಒಂದು ಚಿಕನ್ ಬಿರಿಯಾನಿ, ಒಂದು ಕಬಾಬ್, ಒಂದು ಸುಕ್ಕ. That's the menu there.
Yeah.
So what's on the menu, Charles?
One is chicken biryani,
Ah.
chicken kebab, chicken sukka, chicken pepper dry, lollipop, pudina kalmi, egg masala. And this side mutton biryani, mutton sukka, mutton liver, kushka, ghee rice, chicken chaps and mutton chaps.
What are you eating, sir? Mutton biryani. It's famous. So the biryani, the color that I saw here, it's in Bengaluru we have like a greenish sort of a donne biryani. So here it's a little more reddish, orangish red.
Here mostly they do this yellowish biryani only.
Yeah.
And as I know, any hotel in Chikmagluru, if you see, it is a similar kind of biryani. But here, why people come is because the mutton what they cook, is very, soft and good masala.
Wonderful. You can hear that hullabaloo in the kitchen as they're getting ready to send those donne biryanis out.
Because it is so crowded, parcel goes out.
Parcel goes out. Hi. ಓಕೆ, ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ನಿಮ್ದು ಹೆಸರು ಏನು ಸರ್? ಗೋಪಿ. ನೈಸ್ ಟು ಮೀಟ್ ಯು ಗೋಪಿ. ಗುಡ್. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮದು ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರು ಕೂಡ ಅದೇ ಹೇಳಿದರು ನಮಗೆ. ಬಂತು ಬಿರಿಯಾನಿ ಬಂತು. ಸೊ ಏನೇನಿದೆ ಹೇಳಿ?
ಮಟನ್ ಬಿರಿಯಾನಿ, ಚಿಕನ್ ಬಿರಿಯಾನಿ, ಕಬಾಬ್, ಮಟನ್ ಸುಕ್ಕ.
ವಂಡರ್ಫುಲ್. So this is that color you said of the biryani that they do here locally. The red chili powder that goes into
Red chili powder and maybe turmeric powder.
That is the mutton biryani. You got the chicken kebab. You got the
Mutton sukka.
Sukka is half a full. ಇಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ half ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಹಾಫಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇದು?
140.
ಇದು 140. ಇದು ಚಿಕನ್ ಬಿರಿಯಾನಿ, ಫುಲ್ ಚಿಕನ್ ಬಿರಿಯಾನಿ. ಇದು
ಮಟನ್ ಬಿರಿಯಾನಿ ಫುಲ್
ಇದು 220. ಇದು
80 rupees off.
ಹಾಫಿಗೆ. ವಂಡರ್ಫುಲ್. This food at least 3 people can eat.
Yes.
Easily. We just got our shots and Charles and I have been waiting impatiently. So Charles says mutton try ಮಾಡಿ first. ಯಾಕೆ?
ಅಂದರೆ ಅದು ತಿಂದರೆ ಅದರದ್ದು ಟೇಸ್ಟ್ ಚಿಕನ್ ತಿಂದರೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂತೇಳಿ, ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ಅದರದ್ದು ಮಸಾಲ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್.
So he is advising me the opposite of what I usually do. Usually I'll eat the chicken. ಅಂದರೆ ನನ್ನ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದು ಮಟನ್ ಫ್ಲೇವರ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಇದು ಆದ ಮೇಲೆ ಚಿಕನ್
ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ.
ಅದು ಚಿಕನ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ. ಬಟ್ ಸಿನ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಇನ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಟೌನ್, ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಬೈ ವಾಟ್ ಹಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಸೇ. There's plenty of onions that I'm seeing here. What's interesting here is that there's plenty of masala, the onion masala. This reminds me to a certain extent also of Hyderabadi style, where there are plenty of masala that's running through the rice. Biryani bisi ide. Biryani is super hot. There's also some green chilies here. There's some tomatoes that I see. So this isn't your typical Bengaluru Donne Biryani, at least in terms of the look. But then I think every place has its own style. What is this? Sherwa?
That is, mostly use this small rice, jeera samba only for biryani.
ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಕುರಿ ಅಲ್ಲ?
ಎಲ್ಲ ಕುರಿ.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಕುರಿ. It's all sheep. And some kebab. Go for it.
Thank you.
Well, we've got all that we need on the plate. We've got some biryani, the mutton sukka, and some kebab. I think we're going to make a beginning though
Yeah.
with a biryani. It's a biryani that's aromatic. Gum ante flavor barutte. This fills your mouth with all its flavors. Also a bit of chili heat that you're tasting in that.
Spicy.
It's a spicy biryani. Nimge spicy ishta andre, that is definitely first bite that will endure itself to you. Oh, that rice is flavorful. Flavorful and spicy. Also a bit of a salty edge that I'm tasting in that.
Yeah, that is because of masala.
That's because of masala. That's also where this salad will come in handy. With some masuru, some onion, just to balance in case you feel the effect of that chili, especially a little too much. Spicy de do. Let's go now for that lamb, for that mutton. The meat is juicy and pink. It's got also some fat that's ribbon through it. So
It's not that very tender one.
yeah.
Yeah.
It has a bit of a bite.
Yeah.
You have to bite on it a few times before that meat yields. But I think that what makes you enjoy the flavor, Allah.
Yeah.
For instance, if you have to chew on the meat a little more, that meat has trapped some masala. So that masala also you get to enjoy that much longer. What I'm also tasting a bit of the tanginess that comes from tomatoes.
It's from tomato.
There's plenty of tomatoes. I think.
Tomato and they'll add lime also, lime juice also.
This is a biryani that is not shy in the least. This is a biryani that's full on in terms of with the flavor punch that it delivers to your palate. It's got everything. The slight tanginess of the tomato, it's got the punch of the kara podi, it's got a little bit of the salty edge, perhaps a little bit of that fat sort of a flavor that comes from the
Mutton,
meat.
mutton.
Yeah. Quite enjoyable. Chicken biryani.
Salt.
Huh? Charles is hesitating to go to the chicken biryani. I don't think he orders a chicken biryani. I think when he comes here, it's a mutton.
No, I do order sometimes chicken
Yeah?
biryani also. Yeah.
But your preference is mutton.
Mutton.
Like it should rightly be so. Here's some of that masuru bhaji. Before I go with some of that mutton. Sukka is more the masala spices, huh?
Chili powder, coriander
powder.
powder, curry leaves.
I think it's more the flavor of the masala.
Yeah.
The base of it must be the coriander and plenty of red chilies that go into it, the red chili powder. Some ginger garlic perhaps.
Tomato, I think they grind tomato and add.
Yeah. What about onions?
Onions they do. And little bit of that garam masala smell, I think.
There's a lot of the masala. The meat, you only have to chew on the meat a few times.
Actually, and that's what I'm really surprised today. When you press it like this, it will come out. It is so soft.
Ah,
We can't blame him, It all depends on the supplier.
correct. Sometimes the meat,
Yeah.
what you get. There's another piece of meat there. Maybe
Yeah, they have it.
should we try that and see if this...
Yeah, you can.
Charles will easily have access to this. I won't, so I'm going to take the liberty.
Yeah, why not?
It's flavorful, but you certainly need to exert some pressure biting on that meat before it rewards you with its juices. And that is the masala that it has trapped within its crevices. And rice though is supremely flavorful. And rice you can eat just by itself.
Actually, this kind of biryani usually made in all these Muslim functions and marriages. They do it. Yeah.
But that won't have so much spice, no?
Even here also, actually speaking, it will not be that spicy. Today it is spicy.
I think next, let's say hello to that chicken biryani.
ನೀವು ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ.
Huh?
ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿ.
Guys, you want to have?
No, because I'll be very full, that's why.
You'll be very full.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to taste some of that chicken biryani.
I think rice taste will be...
The same rice that they use.
Yeah.
Let's taste the rice first. There's also plenty of onions that I find in that biryani. So the rice is the same rice, so it's a biryani kushka that they add some chicken pieces into, which makes for that chicken biryani. That chicken though is quite soft, quite moist. I think if you like your chicken biryani and if you like a spicy version of that, I think you will enjoy this. I think the advantage here is that because it's the rice from the mutton, so the rice is all the more flavorful.
Yeah.
If it was just chicken biryani rice, it may not have packed that flavor. But because here it's a mutton biryani rice, that rice is all the more flavorful. And then you got pieces of chicken that are cooked rather well, that have been marinated rather well, that are also soft and juicy. So if you like a chicken biryani and if you like it spicy, well, I think this is something that you'll enjoy. Also some flavors I'm tasting of the whole spices. Some cinnamon, some
But
cloves.
this maybe less masala in this.
I can hear burps of contentment from those around me. So it tells you that people are enjoying them. How's the kebab?
Kebab is good.
What's nice about this kebab is that the marinade is holding onto the chicken rather well. Sometimes the marinade forms a too thick a coat. So you're tasting the marinade first, you're tasting the coat first, and then you're tasting the chicken. But out here, that marinade is enough just to hold on to the chicken. And you're tasting both the masala of that marinade and the chicken together. Chicken is quite moist and juicy, like in the biryani.
All these hotels procure chicken from tender chicken.
Yeah.
The quality of the chicken itself is good, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very tender.
So even your place, you
Yeah,
pick it up from tender
same.
chicken. And I've enjoyed some delicious barbecues too. I think when you talk about the quality of a chicken, when you cook it, especially in a kebab or in a barbecue, that's really when you learn the quality of the chicken. Of course, in a curry, there's plenty of masala, plenty of spices that go in. But when you cook it in as naked a preparation as a barbecue, a grill, or a fry, well, that's where the chicken, the quality of the chicken in terms of its meatiness, in terms of its juiciness, in terms of its succulence, that's when it has to shine. Yeah. This is the first donne biryani that I've tried in Chikmagluru. To be honest, I didn't realize I was going to be trying a donne biryani here. But having said that, it's been an enjoyable lunch outing with Charles.
I should be very happy, you know, having lunch with you, sir.
No, the
It's
pleasure.
really an opportunity.
He's been feeding me at his homestay, the Vintage, all along. So I said, well, let me return at least a fraction of the favor by taking you to lunch to a place that you recommended. So if the lunch turns out to be not so great, well, you're the one who recommended it. But that's not been the case here. We've enjoyed the biryani. Though you definitely realize that this is a biryani that does not hesitate in packing a punch. You definitely taste a bit of the spice, you're tasting a bit of that, the flavor of the masala that goes into it.
Actually, today I thought it is slightly hard. You know? Usually their mutton biryani, you know, it will be very soft. And at the moment you put in your mouth and it melts. Like,
melts.
Yeah.
The mutton pieces here I found are the sort that you need to work on a bit. But having said that, it's still moist, it's still juicy, and it still rewards you with all the flavors of the masala that it has trapped within itself. The chicken biryani too is rather interesting. In fact, I was a little skeptical when I thought that the chicken biryani is basically the mutton biryani rice and some pieces of chicken that have been cooked on the side. But actually it turned out to be a winning combination because the rice of course has the flavor of the mutton. And then you've got that chicken which is cooked rather beautifully, very moist, very juicy. So if you like a spicy chicken biryani, that's a biryani that you'll enjoy. The kebab too was enjoyable. The sukka perhaps is a sort that will make for an accompaniment, something more to taste while you're eating your biryani. Well, that's it from lunch. Thank you very much, Charles,
Thank you very much.
for bringing me to a new place. I hope you enjoyed this short biryani episode. Until the next time, take care, stay safe, stay strong, and happy eating. ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು ರೀ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಂದು ಪಾಲಿಸಿ ಸರ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಹೋದರೆ ವಿದೌಟ್ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ವೀಡಿಯೋ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ Well, 2 mutton biryanis, 1 chicken biryani, half kebab and half mutton sukka. 800 rupees. I think 4 people or 5 people can eat for this money. 5 ಜನರು ತಿನ್ಬೋದು, 4 ಜನರು at least. If you'd like to support the work that we do at Food Lovers TV, do consider joining our membership community on YouTube by hitting the join button below or on the home page. You could pledge a nominal sum and receive special privileges like behind the scenes footage, shoot updates, access to live Q&As and a lot more. You could support us on our Patreon page as well. For more info, check out the links in the description below. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, share and leave a comment below. Happy eating!